at the inception of the panel, some of us, I inclusive, initially, we haven't read section 1.4 of the Lagos State Panel of Inquiry laws, had that belief that, oh, look, does the Lagos State have powers to set up a panel to look into the activities of federal government agency? The answer is no. But the panel was not set up to look into the activities of federal government agencies. The panel was set up to look into debts and abuses.
Human rights violation. Also, we don't have a very long argument. It was to look and find out what actually happened. The event it was
not just the ENDSARS and not just the Lekki toll gate issue, but the ENDSARS and the abuses, police, human rights abuses, human rights violations. Because what led to the protest and breakdown of law and order was the fact that people were protesting the abuses that they were receiving in the hands of government agencies. And so the Economic Council met with a senior advocate of Nigeria and a professor of law also, and they decided, okay, since the states are well empowered under the law to look into the issues of enforcement of fundamental human rights. So let the states set up inquiry to inquire into the activities of this human rights violation. And in looking into the activities of human rights violations, complaints were made. People came to complain about how their rights were violated. And pursuant to the provisions of the Constitution and the law of natural justice, or what we call auditory pattern, you must hear the other side. And then the powers of the panel to also invite anybody. The panel decided, look, I've heard from you as a complainant. You said your rights are violated. So I want to hear from that man that you are alleging this right against, which the police and the army. At the initial stage, the police also thought that it was an inquiry into the activities. And if you remember, there was an attempt to challenge and I think at that point, the police also was advised that, no, this is not an inquiry into your activities, but into your activities that led to discomfort or harm to other persons.
Now,
so quickly, let me just so that people will understand this. And so in fulfillment of the right of the police also, the panel invited them and the Nigerian army, come state your own side of the story. So in stating their own side of the story, it does not mean that the panel was solely set up to look into activities of federal government agencies that they do not have control over. That is where Festus missed the narrative. If it was a panel set up strictly to look into the activities of the agencies of federal government, that's where you now say, yes, oh, Festus is right. But in this case, it was, does the governor have power to look into human rights abuses of residents in his state? Yes, he does have powers.
Okay.